YouTube, B Smokehouse back here with you. Today, we're going to be doing some boneless beef ribs. Now, I had my butcher go ahead and take these off the bone, and we're going to smoke them as is. I like the thickness. I went ahead and took off a lot of that silver skin that you typically find on these. The trick with these is cooking at a temperature hot enough to render some of this silver skin that's on here. Typically these will be cooked on the bone. You get a 3 rib, 4 rib, 5 rib, 6 rib plate, right? These are delicious on the bone, they're delicious off the bone. Let me show you how we're going to get these together. My slather today will be mustard and sriracha. So for the first rib, I'm going to go ahead and get it slathered down all sides. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this rib seasoned. First thing I'll be going on with will be black pepper, going on pretty heavy because I want these to have the texture of a brisket. Doing this tonight before my cook because I get better results as far as the bark is concerned when these dry brine overnight in the fridge, just how I do the majority of my briskets. Alright, now we're going to go on with kosher salt. And for the final step, I've got a mixture of garlic, brisket magic, beef powder. Get it patted in. Here's the final product. I'm going to get this on the cookie sheet. There's one. I'll do the rest off camera. These are going to sit in my fridge overnight till I get up and start a fire in the morning. Now, I am cooking these. The thing I'm looking for is tenderness and, of course, that bark formation. I will get back with you guys when I get up in the morning and I get a fire started and I put these on. Stay tuned. Morning. We are just getting started. I've just put those short ribs, or English cut ribs minus the bone, on the smoker, and we are, for the first few hours, running a nice low smoky fire. This is oak, post oak. Now let's see how we're looking in the chamber. There's not going to be much color on these yet. It's only been about 5 or 10 minutes. All right, those are those short ribs. All right, removed off the bone, sinew removed. Let's see what type of product we can get. Some a bit different. We're in a nice low and smoky. I want to build up some bark, build up some smoke flavor. Now these are not large pieces of meat. They do have some thickness to them. But if they cook anything like regular beef ribs, aka brisket on a stick, then we should be able to produce nice, barky, smoky pieces of meat. Let's see how we can do. I'll bring you guys back probably in the next 3-4 hours. Stay tuned. All right, we are back. So these beef pieces have been on my smoker for about 5 hours. Love the smell coming off of them. You can actually smell a bit of that garlic, a bit of that brisket magic. Love that on briskets, by the way. Currently what I have going down, I've got some red butcher paper. I've got some tallow that I've spread around the bottom. Bit of moisture and a bit of fat, right? Unfortunately, some portions of these sections don't have fat in it. You find pockets throughout. So we're going to kind of help this out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up so I can get it back on the smoker so we can start some rendering and some tenderization. All right? We are simply, nothing too hard, going to get these wrapped up. Try to put them back on. Not spend too much time here. All right. Down. Actually, let's go back now. Paper's going to help lock in some moisture, all right? So we can get some tenderization going and we don't end up with any dry products, right? For me in this, not technically treating this like a brisket. I am by wrapping, but fat cap up, fat side down. We don't have to play that game here. Keeping everything tight. Let's pull and fold it over. It's a nice little package. Alright. I'll see you guys here in a bit. When we're getting ready to take this off, let it rest, and I slice into these. Stay tuned. YouTube B Smokehouse back here with you. Let me show you our finished products. Now, these beef rib sections went for 7.5 hours. They've been sitting in a restaurant pan in my microwave, just cooling off. I like the bark we were able to build. I like the deep black color. All right. So, these went 5 hours unwrapped on my Old Country Wrangler. And then at 5 hours, I took some red butcher paper. I loaded it down with some beef tallow that I had from a previous brisket. And then I wrapped them up, got them back on the smoker. Now, for this cook, the average was about 250 degrees. It shot up above 250 at times and a little bit below. All right, and that's just due to the nature of cooking with wood. Let's get into this and see what we have. I really like these pieces that have a bit of fat left to them. Can you see that? That color. It's cooked through. Let's get a piece. Let's see what we have. So here's my take. There's a bit of smokiness. That fat is rendered down. There's a bit of a gelatinous texture going on. That bark is actually excellent. The salt content is right near, a little bit too salty, but just before that. That's kind of what you want with these. So, cut one in half. There's that beautiful smoke ring on it. Still juicy, pliable, has a little bit of texture to it. It's pretty good. We're going to get ready to sit down and eat. If you haven't done so and you made it this far in this video, please give a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Until the next video, B Smokehouse out.